I was going to do this, I think, what was it? Going to do this Tuesday or whatever, but I guess something happened and didn't upload, but whatever. What I was going to talk about was, you know, it's weird talking about the Hall of Fame already. It really is. Because if you think about it, the Hall of Fame's kind of at the beginning where they start thinking about who's going to be inducted and who's not, or who they ask. Or it's a long fucking process that we don't even think about. And I guess it probably starts around here because, you know, once they're all confirmed, you know, they'll roll them out week after week after week for the Road WrestleMania. But in a way, the Road to WrestleMania actually starts on the tail end of this year, because if you think about it, that's when the feuds are going to start. Well, they're going to finish up some of them, but they're going to actually starting new ones. For example, the one with Mark Henry and Big Show, the one with Zack Ryder and Dolph Ziggler, the one with basically anything that you've thought of the past couple months. They'll continue that probably throughout the next year, and maybe in the year after that if it's good. I don't know. But the thing with SmackDown being taped is, fortunately, I guess they had some stuff on WWE.com. Like last 2 weeks ago, they had, what was it? They had a DX reunion, and then they had this week in Mexico, they had Mil Mascaras come out. Now, if you're not familiar with Mil Mascaras, he's a fucking legend. Mexican icon, which is probably a reason why they brought him there. But if you remember the 97 Royal Rumble, they had several luchadors, including the minis, or the little midget wrestlers. I didn't want to say midget wrestlers, but, you know, little people. Kind of like what you see Hartswoggle today, but they actually have a division for that. And I think SmackDown tried that a few years ago, and it didn't really work out as well as they thought, but whatever. They're lost. Because these guys are actually pretty cool. But Mil Mascaras was one of those people in the 97 Rumble. But besides that, Mil Mascaras has had a huge impact on wrestling. And the reason I'm talking about Mil Mascaras is because they come out, brought him out for a segment for WWE.com, and they are inducting Mil Mascaras in the 2012 Hall of Fame. And again, it's weird talking about the Hall of Fame now, but if you think about it, if they're going to do stuff like that, they'll at least probably say who else will be in the Hall of Fame, maybe the next few months, weeks, maybe the next year, I don't know. But, and they normally don't give out stuff like that, I mean, unless you see it on the dirt sheets or some shit like that. But Mil Mascaras is one of the icons in not only Mexican wrestling, but in wrestling in general, because he was all over the place back in the day. And if you don't remember him a lot, maybe why don't you go look up stuff on YouTube, for some of his matches. I don't know, because the guy is amazing. Because if you think about Mexican legends, you think of like Hito del Santo, Mil Mascaras, the man of 1,000 Masks is honestly one of the greatest, not only the greatest gimmicks, but one of the greatest things in wrestling, because that's probably why you see Rey Mysterio with a different mask most of the time. But he never wore the same outfit twice, which is weird, and it is really expensive, I would imagine. And it's unique. But he is a one-of-a-kind legend, and I am glad that he's in the Hall of Fame. I really am. And there's been some, again, I say rumors, because there's been some rumors going around that the reason they also did that because they wanted to do some tryouts for wrestlers in the CMLL promotion, which is a promotion in Mexico along with AAA. And I don't know if they're doing tryouts for AAA wrestlers as well, but they kind of go hand in hand. But, you know, and with the rumor with this is the CMLL promotion has been considering suspending or firing those superstars that have been in tryouts, and some of them have been revealed, some of them have not. I don't know if they're probably all revealed by now, but, you know, that's kind of stupid. Okay, sure, you don't want to lose your top talents to the competition, but think about it. Mystico, Sin Cara left CMLL or AAA or whatever he was, maybe in Japan, I'm not sure. But, you know, look what happened there. You have a whole new feud with Sin Cara and Hunico, which, by the way, that match, they've been advertising a mask versus mask match, which, you know, you might want to tune in for that for Friday night. Or if you already saw it at the taping for Tuesday night and shit. But big story, Mil Mascaras in the Hall of Fame. I honestly think it's long overdue, and maybe we'll see even because, for example, last year they inducted Antonio Inoki, which I also thought was long overdue. But hopefully this will be an amazing class, because if you think about the WrestleMania after this one, you have I think one's in Toronto, which you'll probably see a lot of Canadian wrestlers and divas be inducted in the Hall of Fame. But you never know. Anything can happen. That's been the mantra of professional wrestling since, well, the inception of professional wrestling. But, overall, overjoyed. And hopefully, this will probably suffice for a pay-per-view update for TNA, since I hear it'll be a fucking 40-minute promo to start their show. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But if it is, because there's one reason I'll be watching it this Thursday, which I didn't watch it last night or last week, and we saw Christine Von Erich. This week there's a rumor of another diva. I'm not going to spoil it for people. Some people already know who it is. The people who don't, I'm not going to. Let me just say, it's going to be great. But enough about TNA. Fuck that company. We'll get to that when we get there. But again, if you don't know who Mil Mascaras is, you probably do by now. But if you don't, look him up. Watch the matches. The guy was amazing. And one of the best icons in not only Mexican wrestling, but in the sport in general. Long overdue. Hopefully we'll see this class probably be one of the best ones yet. But who knows?